What's up, guys? Marco Flores here, Nerd in the Bay. It's been a while since I did like a car vlog or reviews and opinions, but today I wanted to talk about news that is basically confirmed. Disney has, at this point, has bought Fox, the company. So what that means is a lot of the stuff that Fox does is going to be going over to Disney, and you're going to be seeing a lot of Disney stuff being put on the Fox branded shows, movies, what have you, Fox Entertainment and all that stuff. So what does that entirely mean for, like, nerd culture and stuff? Basically, if you haven't been like following the news of Marvel, so Fox owns XMen and Fantastic Four, and their contract clauses from Marvel back in the day before they were bought by Disney is that as long as you keep making movies, you can keep the Marvel and Fantastic Four IPs, right? That's what the contract was basically stated, and it was stated. So as soon as they stopped making any sort of Marvel movies, when it comes to X-Men and Fantastic Four, I think they had like Daredevil at some point in Punisher, but those have been brought back to Marvel now, which is now Disney. You can still keep making movies, but if you don't, basically Marvel gets the rights back. So in this acquisition, the plan is to merge Fantastic Four and X-Men into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which everybody's been wanting for the longest time. So now you can have all these grand stories that involve Avengers and the X-Men and Fantastic Four, because basically those are the big three in terms of teams, right? So that's great news. It's great news. I get to see. Hugh Jackman recently stated in an interview that even if Disney buys Fox, he will come back to the Wolverine role. I guess because he's basically done. But he can just change his mind, because before that interview, he stated in a previous interview that he would love to see Wolverine in an Avengers movie, which, if you read the comics right now, or back a few years, Wolverine was all over the place in terms of being on teams, especially on the Avengers, when he was basically a mainstay on the X-Men back in the day, like in the 90s and early 2000s. So yeah, again, what this means is you're going to see, I'm not so sure that you're going to see the new Fantastic Four with the new cast that was made by Fox. Maybe they may be recasting them into not the previous roles from the other Fantastic Four movies, but I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure how they're gonna go about with Fantastic Four. If they're gonna go with like the old archetype cast, or the new cast that was brought out in the recent Fantastic Four movie. But with the X-Men, you get to see. I wonder if they're going to recast like people like Professor X and Magneto, because for the older versions of Xavier and Magneto, it's Ian McKellen and then Patrick Stewart. They're great people to being cast as those two characters. See, when I record these videos, names escape me. Michael Fassbender. So those characters in like even the new class X-Men, they may get absorbed into the Disney universe. They maybe not. They may recast totally new people, which I'm okay. But I would like to see the current cast of like Xavier, Magneto, and all those other people get absorbed into the new merger with Fox and Disney. And I especially would love to see Deadpool in an Avengers movie and just pop up and try to annoy the Avengers at some point, sort of thing. So yeah, that's what you're seeing with this whole news thing. I'm not so sure what other like properties in terms of Fox that Disney is like, we need to get that property so we can develop it on our own terms, sort of thing. But for me, as a comic book fan and stuff, that's what the big take I get from this news is. Disney buying Fox, it means Fantastic Four and X-Men get to go back into the main Marvel universe and be this entire like cinematic Marvel universe, rather than like be separate universes, because Fox has X-Men and Fantastic Four and then Avengers that are on this side but they can't cross over, sort of thing. So yeah, that's the big news that I get from this, guys. I think it's going to be getting announced tomorrow, like officially. But guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. What do you guys think of about this big news about Disney buying Fox? What other properties do you think Disney is looking at that Fox has that they would want to, like, you know, Disney it up a bit or something like that? But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this about to be confirmed news. As always, like the video if you like what you see here, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys next time for the next video. Peace, guys.